Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of Daily Dose of Stupid. I'm exasperated before we even start because it's going to involve Blox fruit. Because of course it is. Yeah, you may have noticed that it's been a while since we did a Daily Dose of Stupid. I've just been, slowly building up stupid comments I see, and then I put out a Blox fruit video. And then I put out a Blox fruit video, and what do you think happens? Exactly what you think happens. Of course, stupid children everywhere. It's a headache. We'll get there. That's towards the end of the video. We're gonna start with the original stuff that just was going to organically make it into a Daily Dose of Stupid. Just your standard dumb stuff and not completely brainless pay pigs for Blox fruit. Our first few stupids come from my Star Wars Battlefront 2 retrospective video I did because for some reason this was just a treasure trove for stupid because people really felt like being a pain in the ass on this one. The first is from someone who says, Eclipse, why do you keep reviewing these stupid games instead of what the community actually wants, like Ultra Kill? Now, if you left this comment, what was your thought process? That I would read your comment where you're telling me that the game that I was passionate enough to make a big retrospective and play through the whole game in order to make a video on it just to reevaluate one of the takes I had? All that work you're telling me was stupid and that I should go do the thing that you want me to do. And that's gonna encourage me. That's your thought process. Your thought process is, hey, what you're doing is dumb, do what I want now. Do you have any idea how much of like a bratty child you sound like when you say that? Yes, I know people want me to play Ultra Kill, okay? I get it, I understand that. But there are things that I want to do on my YouTube channel, whether they get views or not, and it's my channel. You don't get to choose what's on here. I just don't understand the mindset of, yeah, let me go in the comments and insult the guy. That'll get him to do what I want him to do. No, you just set back the Ultra Kill video 3 months. Good job, man, well done. The next 2 comments also come from the Battlefront video, and it's just people that can't help themselves, and it sort of works in the same vein of the stuff I was just talking about. But it was people saying, is anyone gonna tell him that Uzu dropped the trailer for the upcoming new stands for YBA? And then somebody else who says, nobody cares, there's a new update with 2 new stands on Friday. So, just to be 100% clear, these are people dropping comments on my Battlefront video, a video that really didn't perform all that well, and I knew it wouldn't, and they're complaining because I made a video on that instead of making a video on stuff that wasn't released yet. This was Wednesday that I put this out, and the update that they're talking about was supposed to come out on Friday, which means that the stuff that they're talking about is not playable. So what did they want me to do? Did they want me to pull up the trailer that they put out and go, oh, new stands, oh my God, look at the new stuff that we can't use, oh! Or, do you want me to make an actual video? I guess you wanted me to do that. It probably would have done well. Let's be honest. It probably would have done well. If I had uploaded a trailer reaction and gone, oh my God, Red Hot Chili Pepper AU, it's probably gonna do like 4 damage, and then be right, people would have been like, oh my God, he predicted the future. Oh, that's crazy, even though it was like blatantly obvious. I don't know. It's just, I just don't understand. Like, oh my God, new trailer. Nobody cares about your video. You gotta go watch this crap that you can't use. Give me a break. The next stupid is weird. I'm not entirely sure I remember which video this comes from. Obviously, it had something to do with gambling games and me saying that, Roblox gambling bad. But I'm just gonna read this in its entirety. How do men compete at making OnlyFans money versus women? Gotcha games, sir. Stop hating on game devs for leveling the playing field. For the record, I have no made a gotcha game yet. I make skill rage quit games. What the fuck was that? So first off, just the blatant misogyny going on here on the assumption that the only way for a man to make more money than a woman on OnlyFans is by making gambling games, with the presumption that women only make their money from OnlyFans, which is just absurdist at best. So how is this even remotely relevant, number one? And number two, leveling the playing field? So what, are we trying to measure out who's morally more wrong, whether you make money via like sex work or advertising gambling to children? Advertising gambling to children! You're trying to rationalize advertising gambling to children. Oh my god. Oh boy. Yep, that's a thing that people do, I guess. This I couldn't help but put on here because I just love the "you didn't watch the video" comments. And I love them even more when the people who do them don't do a follow-up, which means that they either watched to that point in the video and then were like, oh shit, and didn't say anything, or they just never even got there. But here's a Discord DM from someone who says, by the way, Red Hot Chili Pepper AU uses the moves from the mod spec called Dragon Sage. It's literally just reskinned, same for Weather Report, which moves are copied from other games, shrug. Yeah, I said in the video that if you come to my DMs and you complain to me, or in the comments, and you complain to me saying, wah, Red Hot Chili Pepper AU is a copy-paste of a mod spec, I'm gonna call you an idiot, because would you rather just never get to use the stuff that they worked hard on for those mod specs? And what did you do? You came to my video without completing it and went, wah, it's using Dragon Sage, wah. You fucking moron. You absolute moron. This isn't really a stupid. I guess it sort of is. It's more of like a redemption stupid, and it's just funny. I couldn't not put it on here. So somebody on the 1st of December says, hey yo, I saw this video, and then it's the link to my Fish DDOS where the Passion Project dev sells his game away. And he says the dev didn't sell it but do big, and the owner are just partnering because he was a solo dev. They aren't gonna add pay to win or anything. And then it's a screenshot of some big PR post that one of the people on the server put out. And then several days later, he writes another DM as a follow-up and just says, I was wrong. Oh. Well, you know, the credits for him, unlike the last guy, he came back and was like, yeah, I fucked up. So, shout-outs to you, random guy. I blurred your name just in case, but you know who you are. And, well, you know, it was inevitable, wasn't it? I didn't want to, but we gotta talk about Blox fruit again. Fuck. So, unfortunately, because of the upload timings of my Blox fruit video, the Blox fruiters did come out in force. Thankfully, most of the comments are calling them out for being stupid, but there were plenty of idiots. Plenty of idiots. And just for a little bit of background on why it was so unlucky, basically, the big "they fixed it," which they didn't, and I'll be talking about that in a moment, came out literally the day that I uploaded my video. Now, some people may be wondering, Eclipse, why did it take you so long to talk about this big drama? Which is a absolutely ridiculous claim, because that's assuming that I have no life whatsoever, which is a bit of an insult to me. As a lot of you know, I perform in a winter color guard, and because of that, I'm busy on the weekends. Surprise, surprise. I leave Friday night, and I'm not back until Sunday afternoon. And during Sunday afternoon, you know, after doing a shitload of physical exercise for the entire weekend, do you really think that I'm really raring to go to make a video about fucking Blox fruit? No! So you know what I did? I slapped the video together as fast as I could the day of. I made that video the morning of the release for that video because I knew that if people saw it on Wednesday, I would get even more of this crap. So I figured I'll get it out as fast as possible, and hopefully I put it out before they change stuff. That's not what happened, but fortunately, all of the stuff that I said at the end of the video about what they were going to do all panned out perfectly anyway, so it didn't even really matter. It didn't stop stupid people from being stupid though. And well, yeah, here we go. A bit late, Eclipse. Wanted to say better late than never, but they resolved the issue. So, sucks to suck, I guess. Resolved the issue. Really, they resolved it. Okay, we'll just keep that in the back of your mind, shall we? Eclipse, I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you're a little late. They fixed it and made it fair to everyone. Fair to everyone, huh? You know, I can think of a few people that this wasn't fair to, but just keep that one in the back of your head too, okay? And then finally, a predominant thing that I just kept seeing was, bro released this video after a refund was already confirmed. Refund? What refund? All right, so after reading through these three morons' comments, let's talk about how fair this was. So at this point, we now know what they've done in order to roll out and fix the scam that they put forward. So first of all, let's look at the most bullshit thing they did, and that's the people who had the physical dragon fruit. So if you had a physical dragon fruit before the update, they were all turned into tokens. Now with the new update, you'll be getting a random east or west dragon. Random. Now, may I ask, why the fuck is this random? Seriously, I know the Blox fruiters are gonna be like, Eclipse, you're nitpicking, Eclipse, you're nitpicking. No, seriously, why is this random? If I had the thing before, already acquired, and you took it and split it into two, and I want one of those things, and you randomly give me one of the two, that's fucking bullshit. I think it obviously goes without saying that I should be able to pick between which of the ones I want because I already fucking had the thing. And it gets worse. Because if you had more than one of the physical dragon fruits, what do you think happens to all of your other ones? Well, of course, they naturally get converted into random fruits that you probably don't want. Wait, what? Yeah, that's right. Instead of, oh, I don't know, converting your old dragons into the new dragon like a normal, non-scam artist, non-piece of shit developer, they were like, oh no, we'll just take everyone else's dragons and throw them out the fucking window because who cares? These idiots didn't actually pay for those things, so it doesn't matter. No, it does matter. You just took something people already had, converted it into something else and said, hey, fuck you, asshole, you don't get it anymore. That's fucked up, and if you're too stupid to see that, I don't know what to tell you. And then of course there's the whole issue with the permanent stuff, because I haven't even been talking about the permanent stuff yet. But the fact that if you had the Game Pass before, now with the most recent update, you get the oh so lauded choice of being able to pick between which dragon you wanted, that's fucking bullshit too. And you wanna know why that's fucking bullshit? Because I already purchased this thing that you put back into the game. I don't care if you raise the price. I don't care if you split it into two. People already bought that. They don't get one or the other, they get both. You made that choice. You cannot, I repeat, cannot take something somebody already bought and then take it away from them. And that's exactly what's still happening. And just to be clear, these people are making millions of dollars. They don't need to do this. They literally don't. They could have given every single person who bought the original Perm Dragon the new Perm Dragon with both of them with no issues. But instead, they chose to scam everybody, and then, presumably in order to avoid more backlash for the people who actually were stupid enough to buy it again, they're like, oh, well, the people who were stupid enough to buy it twice, well, they'll get both of the options. No, fuck you. Everybody should get what they fucking paid for. And that, like, it's just baffling to me. $50? People are spending $50 on this. Guys, you could buy an actual game with $50. Not a shitty in-game item in a terrible game that the people that behind it don't give a shit about you. Just buy an actual game. It's mind-boggling, absolutely mind-boggling. And then there's the idea of refunds. Like, there are people who just don't understand what refunds are. They just don't get it. Just to be clear, nobody got their money back, which means that there were no refunds. Nobody got a refund. All of the money that they have made off of this, they have pocketed. There's no refunds. I said it in my Blox Fruit video, I'm saying it here again. Giving in-game items costs them zero. It is opportunity cost at best that they are losing. Giving people items in-game doesn't change the fact that they scammed you, and it doesn't take any money out of their pocket. Plus, they're making millions anyway. It is a drop in the bucket. They could give literally every player on the entire game Dragon tomorrow, and it would barely impact their bottom line at all. Giving people in-game items as compensation is not, I repeat, not a refund. That's not how it works. And then there's more insidious shit that you can't even confirm, but people are saying, like a comment here from a DM that Aaron Splutter sent me, which is, that apparently people data mined it, and there's a 0% chance that the dragon fruit shows up in the shop right now, which means that the only way to get it is to pay money or gamble. Fantastic. Great job. I'm sure you guys are okay with that too. A 0% chance to show up in the shop, so you have to gamble. Isn't that fucking cool? Do you feel cool yet that you bought it with your $50 you could have spent on a different goddamn game? We got a comment here from someone I believe from Russia, so I can't pronounce their name, but they say it like it is, and then they just gave away some fruits to everyone, and it's back to a bajillion people playing it. Eclipse predicted the future with, they'll get away with it too. Of course they would. I knew they would. Children are stupid. They're so easy to manipulate with in-game stuff. They don't have any concept of money, because the money isn't theirs. All of these people who are talking about whether it's good or not have spent their parents' money on this. They have no concept of fiscal responsibility, money, or otherwise. I just couldn't help but put this one on here. This idiot says, they fixed it, guys. You can all chill now. And then TubeBot Gaming says, man, if my audience was as dumb as this, I'd scam them too. Yeah, a part of me can't even blame the people at Blox for scamming their audience because they're just so unbelievably dumb that they roll over and take it. I can't fathom how there can be hundreds of thousands of idiots this dumb. I can't fathom it, and yet that's reality. That's what we live in right now. So seriously, if you are one of these people, I implore you to do some introspection on yourself and the people who make your favorite game, because they are very clearly just doing and saying what they need to in order to get the most damage control possible. Oh, guys, we're giving out free stuff, so it's fine now. We didn't scam you. Here's a random piece of shit. Oh, and by the way, all of those dragon fruits you had, they're random crap now and not what you actually had before, because fuck you. That's why, fuck you. Please pay us more money, you stupid pay pig. Please, by all means. Jesus. There's one stupid on here. I don't know why I didn't front load with this. I already made a video talking about the whole notoriety situation, but there was a comment. That video hasn't gone live as I'm recording this. I'm recording it the day of, so actually technically I'm going to release it right after I finish recording this audio, but either way, that doesn't matter. And this person says, you owe the whole Payday community an apology, Lamau, after the notoriety is finally and officially licensed by Starbreeze Skull. So why, who am I apologizing to? Wait a minute, the Payday community? Why am I apologizing to the Payday community? The Payday community doesn't have anything to do with this. How are they involved? Did you mean that I should apologize to the notoriety community? Because they are not the Payday community. They are different. There's overlap, but that is not the same thing. But if you wanted me to apologize to the notoriety community, for what? What am I apologizing for? Because I said that their stolen game was stolen and then it got taken down because it was stolen, and I'm apologizing because the person behind it had to go through legal means in order to get it back up? So I'm apologizing because I forced someone doing something illegal to do it legally. And that's my fault, and I'm the bad guy because I made somebody doing something illegal do it legally. All right. Yep, all right.